time, true story. I was 12 years old, the childhood church I grew up in. So once upon a time, I was raised in my childhood church where the pastor, it turned out, was a narcissistic person who had it out for one of the members of the church. This particular member just loved the Lord and was very humble, had the gospel right, but no, because this person would not basically worship the ground this so-called narcissistic pastor walked on. This pastor decided he had it out for this person. So guess what happened? In front of the whole church and in front of this 12-year-old little girl, this 12-year-old little girl watched as this person was falsely accused in the early 90s in the state of Georgia, in the metro Atlanta area, of robbing a bank where his eye color did not even match the eye color of the suspects. But yet, this so-called narcissistic pastor and so-called minions went out of their way to so-called gather quote-unquote evidence to quote-unquote help the police in their investigation. And this person never committed the crime. This person spent 3.5 years in prison and he never committed the crime. Did I forgive this so-called narcissistic pastor? Yes. But you don't forget. You forgive, but you don't forget. But so, yeah, just because you forgive doesn't mean you don't do boundaries. But that forgiveness is not the point of this story. The point of this very true story for this 12-year-old little girl back in like 1990, maybe 1989-ish, 1990-ish, was that this little girl saw something so horrific in the church. And this video was in response to someone who said that he had never seen anything this nasty on YouTube. Well, I have, times 10. So this isn't my first rodeo with narcissistic people. I'm not saying that people that I'm disagreeing with are necessarily narcissistic. Now, I believe that people that are having these so-called dreams and accusing a brother of not being saved, yeah, I believe they're narcissistic. Yeah, I'll just go out ahead and say it. Yeah, those people I believe are narcissistic. But the brother who made the video stating he'd never seen anything like this, no, I'm not saying this brother is narcissistic. I'm merely relating a story. Well, I have seen something awful, terrible. To this day, I cannot go around the extended family members and the extended friends of this pastor. He's passed away now. But the extended friends and family, I can't go around them. I'm not saying, you know, they very well could be saved. That's all fine and well. But because of the triggers for me of what happened when I was 12 and I saw it all unfold, it was horrible. It was ugly. We went to the trial and we saw the pastor himself and his really close friend literally sit in the witness stand bearing literal false witness against this church member. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible. So, you know, I might not be as old as this particular brother, but I wasn't born yesterday. And yeah, I've seen nastiness. I've seen ugliness in the church. Yeah. And what's going on YouTube right now, it is not on the level of what happened with what I saw as a 12-year-old girl. This is not on that level, okay? All right, I just wanted to put that out there.